Welcome to the Prem Talk. I'm Nino, the greatest, the undisputed, the champ. You already know. Crazy week of football. What's going on, Sid? How's it going?
What up, man? What else going on, bro? It's your boy FC Sid back in the building, ready to do another week of Prem Talk. We out here. We don't hide. It is what it is. But we can get into it. You know what it is. We can start with my game.
Yes, sir.
Um, we can start with Arsenal and Newcastle. Newcastle came out and they played better than us.
I took the
That's
first
all.
goal. I already took the first goal for Newcastle, thinking, y'all might come back or something. I just took the first goal, and actually, that's all it took. One goal.
It's all it took because I feel like the invention wasn't there. Uh, the way he has it set up, just he didn't give us a chance in the midfield at all. The whole Partey at right back, I've expressed it already, doesn't work. So I just don't understand how everyone else can see it, can see the problems except for the manager.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I mean, they deserve the win. There's nothing I really could say. We played like shit, absolute shit. Um, I feel like players aren't really they look tired for whatever reason. Like there's no energy. It's
No
like,
Champions League this week, right? No,
yes,
no.
we do.
This past week, I mean, this past week.
No, the past week we did it was
Oh, no, but you had
EFL
the
Cup.
EFL too, so that's probably a
Yeah, we
contributor
had
too.
EFL this week we do. I think it's Wednesday if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
We go to Inter. But I don't know, back to the game, it was just lackluster to say the least. Like I felt like players weren't showing up for the ball. Like you know how in midfield, you have to show up, you have to
You can
run
win
in
your
between.
battles.
Exactly, exactly. And not only that, if you're marked, move. You move the defense around and there was just absolutely no movement at all. It was just send the ball out wide and see if they can create anything. And the wingers were getting doubled up as soon as they got the ball. So it's just like I just don't feel the invention was there. He's just not getting the best out of these players. And like I said before, man, like start of the season, I said I'll give him a chance, but it's just not looking good right now
Yep.
as far as being able to get the best out of what he has. And I just don't see it. I just don't see it. But fair play to Newcastle. They deserve the win.
Title race over.
I'm sorry?
Title race is over.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. I feel it was over at Bournemouth. I
Got
feel it
you.
was over after Bournemouth, but you know what I mean? Like the draw at Liverpool gives everybody hope. Against Liverpool gave everybody hope and like top Gunners are saying, "Oh yeah, we're still in it, we're still in it." We're not in it. Not the way we're playing. Like it's okay to have maybe like one or two bad games, but three and fours, like you're asking for problems, man.
Yep.
You're asking for problems. That's why I feel we're at. Like we're just not up to scratch. I say it's because of the transfer window. I'll repeat it again. They left the short and it's starting to show.
Yeah, definitely.
But nonetheless, they need to improve.
Newcastle
I
needed
put
that win too.
They really did, and they're starting to get back into some type of form, Newcastle, because they
Yep.
started off slow, but they're starting to roll back into form. And fair play to them. Fair play to them.
Yeah. Speaking of upset, City lost. City lost too.
Yeah, I mean, like the results kind of went our way, except for the Liverpool one, in my personal opinion. The only way we'll get back into it is if the other teams allow us to at this point.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Bournemouth dominated that game, bro. Now it wasn't your, pep ball or anything like that.
I mean, I give Bournemouth props because like I didn't expect them to get that win. You and I both said it. Man City was in our head gonna win by multiple goals,
Yeah.
but nonetheless, man, fair play to Bournemouth, bro. They fucking killed
They
it
beat
that
y'all
game.
and then they beat City.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully, they could do us another favor and beat
Mhm.
Liverpool. But like I said, it's fair play to them. They're showing up, and that's all that really
Yep.
matters on the day. It's you gotta take a game at a time. Is I know it's cliche, but you just have to. You have to.
Exactly. Yeah, Bournemouth. Yeah, that's crazy. Arsenal and City lost, thinking the City would take advantage of that loss, but nope.
Liverpool did. I mean, at
Yeah.
first, they were down 1-0, but Brighton couldn't
Yeah,
hold
Brian
on.
looked like they go do their stuff too, but they got a red card and ended up being
It
2-1
got
at the end.
scrappy. It got scrappy, but nonetheless, like I said, Liverpool was at home. They took advantage of their momentum, got the red card, and you know, finished their chances. That's all that really
Exactly.
mattered.
Yeah, yeah, that's what happened really. Leicester and Ipswich 1-1.
That was a pretty good game, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I thought Ipswich was gonna pull it out because they opened up the scoring, but um, Leicester showed a little resilience, showed a little backbone, and came out with a draw. And fair play to them because it was away from home. Ipswich is a bit of a tough place to go, especially like against a team that came up with Ipswich from
Yep,
championship. So
exactly.
there's a little bit of a rivalry somewhat there. But
Sucks they have no wins with 5 draws, man. That's still helping them out in the fight.
that's what I'm saying. It's better to get a point than no points when you're at
Yep.
that bottom of the table, you know. Everton losing and stuff like that, so it helps them out. Look at you're happy as hell.
Oh boy, where do I begin?
We could
Uh,
save that one for right now, but let's do Crystal Palace Wolves draw.
yeah, yeah, I saw that. No, when you missing the game, Nottingham Forest putting West Ham in a spliff. Bro, Nuno
What
Espirito dos Santos, Lucas Morris's dad doing bits again, bro.
I'm
It's just
telling you,
what he
they
does.
got players, bro. They got
Yep,
the players to do it. That's what I'm saying. Like this now it's coming to fruition in my opinion.
yep.
Like they're starting to find a groove,
I guess
you
those
know.
99 players are working after all, finally. I mean, it took them a couple of years, but hey, we're here.
Yeah, it took him a couple of years, a good manager, you know. I rate Espirito Santo. He's pretty good. I mean, he didn't show it at the bigger clubs, but it
I
is
feel like
what
he
it
was
is.
fired prematurely at Tottenham. Now I'm looking back at it, I'm like, bro, he got fired prematurely.
I mean, you guys are like having this like Chelsea model of like, oh, you're not doing good in 4 games or like half a season by, stuff like that.
Goodbye.
Like, done.
Hmm.
And I get it, but at the same time, you just don't know.
Yeah,
It has to land for you. It has to land for you, to be fair.
exactly. Well, yeah, no, I think this guy might be fired next, bro. Lupatori, whatever his name is, bro.
Lopetegui,
Yeah, Lupatetti. There you go.
Lopetegui, yeah, man. Like, he's not he's not doing himself any favors right now.
West Ham right now are in 14th.
I think he's gonna be next as well.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see it. I just don't see it working out for him. I don't think his style fits the Premier League. I just
100%.
really don't. I really don't.
100%. Nice see some fight from Wolves, man.
Yeah, Wolves. Like I said, bro, they're decent. It's just that things haven't been falling their way. You know what I mean? Like they give teams good games, and they fight to the last minute. But like I said,
They're still at
the
the
ball
bottom of the
hasn't.
barrel.
Yeah, the ball hasn't rolled their way, in my personal opinion, as far as results, which is what this is really about.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. I just feel like, it's a 3 points and so many games, bro. They only have they played already like what,
I
10
like that.
games?
I like that Strand Larson kid. I like him.
Hmm.
He's a decent striker. It's just, I mean, I feel like if you put him in a team that creates more chances,
He'll be
he
able to score
will
more.
he'll be able to score more for sure.
Yeah. Mark Gay and then Trevor Chabala scored. Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. I totally forgot about Chalobah going to Crystal
Chalaba,
Palace,
yeah.
but
He
no,
was
I
seeking
think that
game
kid was
time.
good, man. I don't know why Chelsea let him go. I think he's better than some of the defenders they have.
Yep, exactly.
I just I just like the way his style of play is decent. So
Anyways, we did something to Tom Hanks FC. We put Tom Hanks FC in a little spliff this past weekend. Solanke scores 2 goals, bro. He's back. I mean, he's looking good now, but still, he's looking like,
y'all catching some form.
yeah, but guess who's hurt again?
Who?
This man goes into the pitch for 5 minutes and this man gets injured. Richarlison.
Oh wow. I didn't know that. I thought you were gonna say Van de Ven, but
No, well, well, Romero might be injured too.
nah, he just knows international breaks coming up. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, Argentina time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So after next week is international break.
Yeah, they had to put in Ben Davies. So Ben Davies came in the 61st minute. Yeah, and Richarlison came on in the 56th and got subbed out in the 82 minute because he pulled a hammy.
That's what happens when you don't play, man. Like the lack of playing time is what's causing these injuries.
Hey man, I would like to keep Kulusevski at the 10, bro, because that's actually working. Like, no offense to Mads, but it's actually working playing the 10.
For sure. I mean, you got to do what works, man. If a player isn't producing, like you got to be ruthless in that sense, and give who deserves the chance. Fuck
Yep,
that. If you're not putting up numbers, I don't care what your name is. Like
yep.
I'm not putting you in the squad. And fair play to Postecoglou for that.
Yeah, and Madison scored off the free kick, but again, off the bench coming in, like it was really late in the game. That was gonna be a high scoring game no matter who won because both teams can score goals, but they both play that high line nonsense sometimes.
I mean, I expected Villa to play a little bit better. I think Villa was just not on it.
Yeah.
They were not ex they just the way they tried to play the game, like
Yep.
they couldn't get their style out there. Like they couldn't play right. They
Exactly.
looked off. They looked completely off when I was watching
Yeah,
the game
exactly.
bit that I did.
Exactly. John
But yeah,
McGinn
fair
wasn't
play to
being
y'all. Fair play to y'all. Y'all came and y'all got 3 points, and it's all
no
that
free
matters.
kick merchant. No free kick merchant this weekend by John McGinn either. So
Yeah, that guy's a chode. You know my thoughts on John McGinn. I don't like the fool.
Manchester United won and Chelsea won. I kind of expected more goals, but it is what it is.
To be fair to Man United, they looked a lot better.
Oh, they did.
They looked a lot better. It's still a little bit scrappy. It's still a little bit forceful in the way they want to play. They kind of force the issue, and they make passes that are kind of off the mark. And you guys shouldn't have made that decision.
Yeah.
There was a couple of times where they tried to play the ball into the midfield, and they got caught out
Yep.
because they put the center defensive midfield in a bad position. But Chelsea at the same time wasn't creating much either. Cole Palmer was non-existent. Like he had his moments. There was a couple moments where he came out, he had some crazy touches.
Hmm.
There's one moment where he got the ball, touched it in between two of the Manchester United players and broke free. But his decision to release the ball was just the wrong one. Like his decision
Exactly.
making in that game was completely off.
Yep.
As far as Man United, bro, Garnacho, take a seat, kid. You're not Cristiano.
This man
Like,
literally, bro. I'm thinking this man over here took a cheat. He stopped, right? Stopped the ball, got the perfect ball, stopped the ball to and everything in the box. You never get a chance to do that. You gotta make that, son. You gotta
oh yeah,
make
the
that,
one
bro.
the one where he shanked it and like
Yeah,
it
bro.
was
It's like
he
what kind of
miskicked it.
yeah? It's like, bro, you literally get these opportunities to score a goal.
He tried to take that first time, and I swear to God, book, go grab a drink, come back and still score. Like I don't understand it, bro. That kid, like I don't know, like he needs to stop like watching Ronaldo videos and stuff
But
before.
him and Messi videos was,
No, he doesn't like Messi. He really doesn't.
uh,
But nonetheless, he's a Ronaldo fanboy.
even
So
though he played
like
for Argentina.
even though he plays for Argentina, yeah, he's scapegoated in the Argentina team because he doesn't play like that. He doesn't play for Messi, he plays for himself.
Yep.
Um, but nonetheless, the kid needs to humble himself a little bit. I think he thinks he's better than he actually is. And if you just kind of like compose yourself
Hmm.
in certain moments, you'll score a lot more goals. He tries to take some shots that are just like so like speculative.
Yep.
And it's just like,
And Bruno
why are
back to
you
being a
doing it?
pen merchant.
Yeah, yeah. But Bruno's actually looking better.
I
I
think the
I
whole
give him
team
the credit.
morale is better under right now under Rude than this guy was there, bro.
Well, because they respect Rude more.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is, and that's what I feel it is. They had
They sh-
a lack of respect for Ten Hag. They didn't believe in him. Like they didn't want to play for him, and you can tell. Or
yeah.
it's either that or they're just like auditioning for Amarin, you know what I mean?
Yep.
They're
That's
just
right.
like trying to show what they can do so that they can get picked for when the new manager arrives, you know?
Exactly.
But that's just my opinion based off what I can see, the
Hmm.
way their attitude and everything. Rashford is still Rashford. He's still like not looking very
Yep.
good. Uh,
They still had a
I
long
like
ways to go, though.
I like Pedro Neto though from on Chelsea's standpoint. I like
Yeah.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto's looking really good. It looks like Maresca's starting to like form his starting 11 as to what he wants to see on the pitch starting. So it's good on him.
Not having 20,000 players on one team, but yeah.
Or just mixing and matching every game. That's the thing. Like he's starting to pick an 11 that's starting to like, okay, we understand what he does, what he does, what he does. You know what I mean? Palmer in the 10, they took him out of the wing. They're playing, Neto and Madueke.
Yep.
So like they're starting to get like a rhythm, but Madueke still needs work. They play a little bit selfish, to be fair. They
Yeah,
do play a little
definitely.
bit selfish.
Mm.
But
Anyways,
nonetheless,
that's
let's see. We got them next week, so
brother, brother. Oh my days. Harry Wilson. Oh my days.
yeah, he freaking popped off today.
2 minutes in 5 minutes, this man scores two, bro.
Saving Fulham.
Literally, not 1 point, but 3 points.
Yeah, man, to be fair, Brentford kind of like capitulated towards the
Yeah.
end there, man.
Mm-hmm.
They thought it was over and this and that, and then Harry Wilson came back and scored in injury time.
That's what I'm
So
saying,
like
bro.
I think it's a little bit of a mentality thing for Brentford. You gotta play to the last minute to the final whistle, you know?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
They just went so complacent and just Harry Wilson was just came in on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Came in on fire and just started dictating play and running that midfield and got his goals.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's yeah. You have to take your chances at times.
Adama Traore finally with some end product, you know what I mean? Like
Finally,
finally, bro, like come on, man. That's
he's
the
built for
last that's
he's
the
just built for nothing, bro.
bro, if he can start putting up numbers and making right decisions in the final third, bro, that guy would be unstoppable.
Yeah.
That guy would be unstoppable. He'll be in like Cole Palmer soccer conversations, you know what I mean?
Yep.
If he just get his shit together.
Yep.
Take a little more
Exactly.
lessons from Pep.
Anyways, let's move on to the fixtures. It's actually the last weekend before international break.
Why so many international breaks, bro? This is so ridiculous, bro. We're having one every month. It's so ridiculous.
Honestly, I
But
hate it. I hate it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not this weekend. Obviously, the following. I'm looking forward to it, bro. I need a break from everything. No NASCAR. NASCAR's over for me. NASCAR's over at the next week. International football's on, so yeah, I can take a break for once.
I
It's
kind
my
of get
little break.
bored, to be fair, man, because
I
there's like
feel
no
you.
news.
I feel
There's no
you.
news. There's nothing to talk about. Like, I
I
mean,
feel you. But after the drama I've been dealing with this whole entire NASCAR season, I just need a break. Like I really need a break.
I hear you. I hear you. We could all use a break, right?
Yep. But
Um,
anyways, let's get this fixtures in. Brentford and Bournemouth. I think Brentford should bounce back and win.
they should. They really should, especially at home. But
Yep.
like I said, Bournemouth are on a streak. Bournemouth are definitely on a streak.
But Bournemouth away
Um,
from home.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter because they kind of play pretty good. I mean, they just their style is like very good. They sit back and counter.
Yep.
So I don't know. I kind of see a draw on this one.
Draw. I have Brentford winning 1-0.
Brentford 1-0. I got like a 1-1, 2-2 draw.
The next game I got a draw between Palace and Fulham, another London derby.
Uh, it's tough to call this one. Um, I do want to say Fulham though,
Fulham,
based off form, and they're just playing a little bit better than Crystal Palace at the moment.
gotcha. Nah, I got two too. I think so. There should be a good There should be a good game though. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think
Um,
Fulham 2-1.
yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, we'll see. Fulham, maybe Fulham, maybe Prince Hall will get that win, but I got it 2-2. Do it. No matter what, I got it 2-2. West Ham and Everton. The at this rate might be the El Sacico.
That could be. You're absolutely right on that one. I see a draw, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
I see a draw. I feel I feel like they'll cancel each other out.
yeah, definitely. Um,
But I say
Wolves
it's gonna
and
be a 0-0.
0-0 boring stalemate.
Yeah.
I think I watched
Uh,
I'd rather watch the championship than that watch that match.
yeah, for real. I'd rather watch the league.
I did actually
Um,
watch the championship this past weekend, but man, that was crazy. But yeah, anyways, get back to it. Um, Wolves and Southampton.
excuse me. Wolves Southampton. Let's I say Southampton.
Wolves.
Southampton.
I think Wolves go a
Fair
little.
play. I mean, I
Yeah,
feel like it could go either way, but I think Southampton are starting to get a little bit of more momentum, you know.
after beating Fulham,
Everton.
Everton. Oops, but both in the
Yeah.
same. Yeah, but they're both right there in the bottom, so it's gonna be a very very good game. That's gonna be one of the games I will watch actually.
I think they'll both be up for it. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna give the edge to Southampton just because I feel like they got a little bit more
I
creativity.
think Wolves will win, but because they don't want to go down or they want to lose to a team that's really right below them.
I agree. I agree. Let's just split it and just say like, you go Wolves, I'll go Southampton on that one.
Yep.
But it could go either way, to be fair.
Brighton and Manchester City.
I mean, your money has to be on Man City.
Yeah,
It has to be on Man City because you know how Man City do. They'll lose a game and then the next team gets thrashed. But like I said, and Kevin De Bruyne coming back, Champions League this week, all this stuff. Um, yeah, I say it's gonna be like 3-1 City.
3-1 City. Yeah, I can agree with that. 3-1 City.
This is gonna be a good game. The next one, Liverpool host Aston Villa.
They're gonna lose the first game. I got Aston Villa, Tom Hanks FC.
I mean, they're gonna lose their second game. They've already lost one to
Oh,
Forest.
oops, my bad.
Yeah, but fair play. I mean, they're at Anfield, so I don't know. I really don't see them losing at Anfield.
Good evening.
I mean, I'm praying they do,
They
but like I said, I just don't see them losing at Anfield,
gotta
especially
lose
after last
sometime, bro.
week.
Yeah, I know.
No, I know they have to lose sometime, but I just don't see it happening at Anfield, just
Gotcha.
based off how they've been playing.
Anyways,
Um,
let's move on to Saturday. Manchester United versus Leicester City.
I think Manchester United are going to come out and win.
Yeah, they'll come back and win. Yeah, definitely. They'll bounce back.
They did, and if they play like that against a lesser team, no disrespect to Leicester, um, I think they'll pull out a win for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Um,
I say 2-0.
yeah, to know content. Yeah, definitely. Nottingham Forest and Newcastle.
Mm, I can see a draw out of this one, 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2 draw. The way the
I see
Forest
them
been playing
drawing.
lately.
No, yeah. But defensively, Newcastle's solid. Like they're like I think third in goals conceded.
Yeah,
So like they haven't really conceded many goals. So I feel like they're gonna give them a good game, and it's gonna be a lockdown. You know what I mean? It's gonna be lockdown. It's gonna be a stalemate.
yeah, I feel you on that. Nah, yeah, I mean, I can see a draw. Definitely. Tottenham and Ipswich.
Oh, I got Spurs on that one.
Yeah, we should rock them, bro. We're at home too, so
Yeah, you're gonna make an example out of them. To be fair, like 3-0,
3-0.
3-4-0.
We'll
Like y'all
see.
gonna trap
Yeah,
them.
I can see it. 'Cause.
I mean, your front line starting to look pretty good. So. 'Cause. 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 ' as much as I hate to admit it, it's starting to fire,
Yep.
you know. And then Arsenal go to Chelsea. Dude, based on our form, I don't even know, bro.
I see y'all canceling each other out.
A draw?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take a draw at this point. I'll take a draw. Um, but yeah, I'd say like 2-2. It's gonna be a
Yeah, I
2-2
can see it like
draw.
that too. Yeah, it's gonna be like a high scoring draw.
Yeah, I mean, like they're playing pretty good. We're playing pretty crappy. Hopefully, we wake up. But I mean, if we play the way I know we know how to play, we could beat them. But if we play the way we've been playing the last month, we're not going to be anywhere close because we haven't had a shot on target against Newcastle. That's
Yep,
crazy.
exactly.
So, like I said, if Arsenal come out and play, we have a chance of winning. But I say it's going to be a draw. They're gonna.
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Then that will do our Premier League talk. We got Champions League, Europa League this week, so we can, Thursday.
Yeah, we can do it
Thursday
Thursday.
we'll be back to give you guys the results of the Europa League, our champagne football, and then you got Champions League, their champagne football, I guess.
You're so funny, bro. You try to talk up the Europa League. But when Arsenal were in the Europa League, it was fucking the Mickey Mouse Cup. I get it.
Anyways, y'all already know, like, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Y'all know what y'all got to do in the comment
Yeah.
section. Sid, take us home.
Y'all already know, like, comment, subscribe. Let's do it, guys, in the morning. Peace.